Hey, everybody.
Hey guys, I know you can't see us, but we're here.
Yes, we are so excited. We are going to be talking about how we have built a business with Hugh and Grace. If you are here live with us, will you just drop us a comment or leave us a question if you need help with anything? You come across something, we are going to be checking the comments throughout the call, and we would love to be able to help. But we will just go ahead and jump in to our slide deck real quick and get us started.
All right, so hop on to the next one.
So this is our agenda for the night, and it'll probably take about 30 minutes.
Yeah, so a little bit about us.
Yes.
We originally started back in the direct sales, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, back in 2011.
Yes, and we had no clue what it was. We just fell in love with the products, and we knew it was something that seemed like it could really be perfect for us.
Right, because at the time we had just went through bankruptcy, and we're actually living in a friend's house for free. And we were teaching both. Well, she was in school, and I was teaching full time.
Yeah.
And we just needed a way to make some more money.
And I was 21, so I was really struggling. Like, well, what do I want to do with my life? I knew I didn't want to be stuck in a 9 to 5 for my whole life. I knew I was creative, but I didn't know exactly how to make it online or like, because there was no influencers or anything at this point. So it really was just a God given thing that this opportunity fell into our laps.
Right. To tell you how, like, we had no followers on social media at all, how new we were to this.
Yeah, Instagram was not a thing.
No.
TikTok was not even thought of.
No, we were on Twitter when it was Twitter. And that's when somebody approached us, and we weren't even necessarily looking to be approached. We were talking about the smoothies that we were making. And so a couple of people asked us if we'd ever thought about doing this opportunity. And that's when we were like, oh, well, maybe. And so here we are, 14 years later,
Yeah.
and have built the 7-figure income.
Our sites that we started off with no social media following, no experience in that. We learned and we grew and we had over 10 million views on our blog. And then we have thousands of subscribers across like Instagram, Facebook, and all of that. But it's because of the systems that we learned and that we also teach you
Right.
if you decide to join our team.
And we learned this because, like I said, I was working full time and she was a full time student and then eventually a full time teacher. So, like a lot of y'all, we were crunched on time, but we knew that we wanted to do this. So, that's how we developed this system. And we had systems in place that we could squeeze this in during our day.
Yes, so it could look like if you are working full time, it might be like you do 15 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes midday at lunch, and then you do another 15 minutes to wrap up the day. So this really can work for anybody's schedule, and whether your goal is to pay for your groceries or to save for a vacation or to get out of debt, whatever it is, we can help you figure out a plan that this can really help you do that.
Right.
Oh, and I guess I should have mentioned, since you can't see us, I'm Kaylee. This is my Kaylee's voice.
And I'm Kim.
Oh, and we decided to partner with Hugh and Grace last year, and it is an incredible company. When I can't think of we were approached by many different
Right.
companies when Beachbody shut their doors because we had been there so long and we had been so successful, and we honestly thought we were just done. Like we would figure out something else, and then Hugh and Grace approached us and we were like, oh my gosh, why weren't we doing this years ago?
Right. We had been looking at non-toxic replacements in our home, so it did make a perfect fit. Just a little bit about Hugh and Grace. This is their 4th year in business, so they've gotten over that startup, and this is this phase where they just take off. And you can look them up, and you'll see how fast they're growing because they were just recently recognized in the Inc. 5000 as being the 1,014th fastest growing. I think I got the number right.
I think so.
Company in America. That's pretty privately owned company in America. That is pretty amazing. And they were also listed in Forbes this
They've
year.
been in Forbes, and they were named the most transformative company. So you can Google Hugh and Grace
That's
and find that.
worldwide.
Worldwide. So it is definitely making a mark. Again, we're 4 years old, and this was the same time that we joined Beachbody. Like we joined at year 4, and we saw that explosive growth. So this is kind of set up the same way, And we can't say enough about, you see in the picture on the right, Ben and Sarah and their children, Hugh and Grace. On my left, sorry. I always do that, sorry. But see, anybody can do this, even if you don't know your left from your right. But that's Sarah and Ben, and then their children are Hugh and Grace, and that's why the company is named Hugh and Grace.
And how the company actually came to be, and I'll make it really quick, was they were suffering from infertility for 14 years. And so she was working with a doctor, and he was with the same doctor. And they said, your hormones are all out of balance. Did you realize how much toxic products and that you have in and on around your body? And so they had to work through that. They, cleaned out their house. They worked with each one's sister as a surrogate. But that shows you how important having all these toxic things out of your home is important to your overall health.
Yes, and with our community that we've created, there's not just people struggling with infertility, but there's autoimmune diseases. There's just the perimenopause symptoms. Like, we can help so much with those symptoms just by cleaning up our routines and changing out some of our supplements and our habits. And then there's people, autoimmune, all kinds of different things. So this isn't just for infertility or for women. It is for everybody, because everybody needs to be getting this junk out of their house.
Well, everybody has hormones. So it can affect everybody's hormone balance. And so while we are women, and mostly right now it's just women on the team, these products are for every or for both genders.
Yeah. And the products are all amazing. We have some great sunscreen that guys can use. My husband just got on Hydrate and Detox, which is like one of my favorites. So they're really things that everybody can use.
Right.
Let's see. And we kind of talked about why hormone health matters, but it affects our physical health. It affects our mental health, the longevity, and the quality of life that we have. And it also affects our appearance.
Right. I hate to say it, but that's a big one.
And it can also affect our sleep. And most of us aren't getting the adequate nutrition that we need. And we're putting on too many chemicals. So the fact that our bodies are having to work harder than ever to process these chemicals, and yet we're not giving them the support that they need. So this slide just kind of covers kind of what the cost of all of that is, and then how big this market is. It is $1 trillion business opportunity because of the market's that big.
Right.
And then our products focus on the pillars of optimal hormone health. So your nutrition, stress management, your sleep, your hydration, detoxification, and healthy weight. Right. And detoxification is huge. Like, it used to be such a buzzword, but really the fact that we're putting on 168 chemicals on average on our bodies, and taking artificial sugars and artificial and natural flavors in, we need things that are going to support those natural detoxification processes that our bodies have done for years.
Yeah, we've had some people say, well, our liver and our kidneys and our intestines do that detoxing. Why do we need something else? But we have been exposed to so much that our bodies can't handle it like we used to.
Right. Like, even if you clean up everything, you're still going to need to protect your air. You have to protect your environment when you go outside. You have to look at all these different things.
Things that are out of our control. You can't you can't clean up the air that's outside right now. So you're still exposed to that.
Yes. But we can focus on what's in, on, and around our bodies. And that's really where Hugh and Grace comes in. And there's something for everybody. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I'm not really into supplements, that's fine. Or I'm not really into skincare, that's fine. You can pick out any of these and totally focus in on one area, or you can focus on all three that Hugh and Grace offer. So we have great skincare.
I love our skincare. And she was saying you don't have to do all three of them, but I'm sure there's something in each category that you have at home right now that you could replace. When you run out of your current skincare, then you could replace it with ours, because it is non-toxic. And Kaylee and I have tried the medical grade skincare lines, and this is just as good.
Yes, like we have done Skin Better, we have tried Jan Marini, Obagi, all of the bougie, medical grade skincare. And honestly, these two serums and the sunscreen are all we need.
I'm in love with all of them. I was going to say the sunscreen because it's our new product, but I really do. I love all of them.
Yes,
They're amazing products. And then you have your home goods, which all of us have some home goods or home cleaning products that we can swap out. Because I think when COVID hit, everybody had the Clorox or the Lysol wipes. They're horrible, guys. Read the back of the container, and they have a big warning label on it. And our cleaners are non-toxic. You can use them around your children, your pets. You can use them. They're very effective. You can use them in your kitchen, your bathroom, on your cars, on your patio.
Yeah, I just used it on. We have some Polywood deck furniture, and if you've ever seen that Polywood, it has it has a texture to it to make it look like wood. And I was like, there's no way that this is ever going to come clean. And I cannot believe. I wish I had done it before and after, because this cleaner really does clean, and it doesn't have a smell. Because when I would have used scrubbing bubbles on it, because it was a deep dark stain, but it always gave me such a migraine after. And so now that I've switched, I don't have as many headaches.
No, I love it. I wished I had taken a before and after, but I cleaned my back door. We live in the South, and so the humidity just gets really gross on the outside. So you get this black stuff that'll grow on the door. And I cleaned it this weekend, and I was like, man, I should have taken a picture, because it's just amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So, and you can use it on glass, granite, stainless steel, wood, anything like that. It's multi-purpose. So you could just focus on just the home element, and there's so many opportunities. And then we also have the health aspect of the company, which is what attracted us initially, because we were looking for third-party supplements. We were looking for things that didn't have a ton of extra added ingredients just to bulk something up or to make a number look better. And with Hue and Grace, everything is third-party tested. And just because a company says it's third-party tested, you might never see like how it was tested, who tested it. You can actually find the certificate of analysis with Hue and Grace, because they are very transparent. They want you to know which company has objectively looked through their products, made sure that it's great. So we have a great morning and night supplement. So if you're struggling with sleep or inflammation, anything like that, the night and morning is great. Hydrate and Detox is amazing. It's something that we add to our water. You usually do it the first thing in the morning. But if I'm feeling sick, or I'm traveling or something like that, or I'm at the pool and it's hot, I'll even have it just through the day. But Hydrate Detox has your electrolytes in it, but it also has a pre and probiotic, and it has glutathione in it, which is a master antioxidant that does all kinds of wonderful things for your body. The biggest thing I've noticed is my energy, but my digestion's gotten better, and then even the puffiness in my face has gone down.
Like my dark circles under my eyes have gotten better. My skin's clear, because you're getting rid of those toxins. I really, Hydrate Detox is one of my favorites. And something else somebody had mentioned, Ben and Sarah take great pride in not adding stuff to their products. Like Kaylee said, everything that's in the products, it's got a use. It's something for you. The other product that we really fell in love with was their marine collagen. I had just switched collagens. We had been using Vital Proteins, but we had found out that it had been found to have heavy metals in it. So you don't want that, of course. I mean, that's what you're detoxing your body from. So we love their marine collagen. It's just from one single source, Japanese cod.
And it dissolves perfectly. So if you've tried Vital Proteins or another brand, you know how it kind of gets murky, or there's a jello type flavor to it. There's none of that with this collagen.
And this one has
three different types of collagen in it, because a lot of them will say they help with joints, cartilage, bones, but they might only have one type of collagen, which typically the cheapest ones will only have hair, skin, and nails. So if you're trying to age well, you want to be protecting your gut lining, your joints, your bones, and that's, when you need those three types of collagen, which are all included in ours.
I love our collagen. I put the Hydrate Detox and the collagen together each morning.
Yeah, so, and that's how well it dissolves. Like you can mix it into your water. Hydrate Detox comes in 3 flavors right now. One is a limited edition strawberry lemonade, and that's absolutely our favorite. So if you join right now, try the strawberry lemonade.
You need to get the strawberry lemonade before it goes off.
Yeah, but they also have a lemon and watermelon, and both are really good.
Yes. And then the one that's not pictured, just really quick, is our amazing protein. It's called Triple Boost. It has blue spirulina in it, and it also has all the 9 essential amino acids. It's a wonderful product as well. We have it every day.
Yeah, it's 80 calories and 21 grams of protein. So if you're a macro person,
That's
you know
amazing.
that's really cool.
Yep.
And it tastes great. It's not chalky. All the ingredients are great in it.
Yeah, it's
And
vegan, gluten-free.
yeah, so very safe if you're on an anti-inflammatory diet. And all of our products are tested by an advisory board. All of it goes through, they write it down, like, and then they present the formula to them, and then like all the advisory board, and then it goes through rigorous testing before it ever gets made. So
And you can see our advisory board is medical, like, so we have a good advisory board. This just isn't a board of directors or something,
Yeah.
like some random people picking it out. No, these are doctors who know what it is.
Yep. And then this slide kind of goes into the three aspects again. So you have your skin, your health, and your home. But the part that I really want to point out is that people repurchase 53% of the time. So you can see it up here, which is 77% better than the other products, like different companies that are similar to ours. And that just means that like people love it. Like think about how many times that like you've tried something, you've liked it, but like maybe you just forgot to renew it or whatever. This is something that people want to have shipped to them every single month. So from an income standpoint, this is huge because you're going to be building that residual income, because if somebody checks out with you once through your site, you'll have a personalized website, they check out, then every time it reships, you're getting that commission. So, you can keep growing your business every month, but it's going to naturally keep building because those people are staying on their subscription.
Yeah, so as a person who's growing a business, this is really key. You need to make sure that the company itself is growing and adding new products to their line, which we are. And you need to make sure, like what Kaylee was saying, do customers repurchase, or is it a one and done? So our company has proven that we have the repurchase rate, and we are also adding products each year. This year we've had the strawberry lemonade and the sunscreen.
And we also had shampoo and conditioner.
Yes.
It came out in January. So we are growing our line of products, and that's always a really good thing for us. That was something that we looked for, because if you're growing a business, it's really an easy way to build a customer base if you're able to keep adding on to your products. And then a lot of other companies that we looked at really just focused on like the team building side and get somebody just to sign up for the discount, get them to sign up, get them to sign up.
I guess that's one thing that's bad, it's gotten a bad reputation
Yeah.
for network marketing is, they just want you to recruit and get the person that you're recruiting on the product, recruit and get the person on the product.
Right.
Here we are very customer oriented.
Yes, we don't want anyone to just sign up for a discount. We want our customers to feel like they are getting the best possible care, service. They get all of the deals too. So we are definitely a customer-centric company. They have a give 10, get 10 referral program. So if you probably have seen this on, like, I know American Eagle does it. So if you refer somebody, you get $10 off, and then they get $10 off. We have a HG Insider program, which allows you to earn product credits that you can use anywhere on the site. And these build up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like we get them as advocates too, which we'll get into. But you can use them just to buy your product.
And then the HG Insider, that's your subscribers. Those are your HG Insiders. They have early access to our special releases. Like they were able to purchase the sunscreen a little bit earlier than the regular customer, and they get special perks throughout the year. This past summer, or even right now, it was our 4th birthday, so we gave away, last month was a free bottle of body oil. The
month before that, they got a lip mask. So there's all kinds of goodies
if you're a HG Insider on that subscribe and save. And then once again, you get the product credits, which are super nice. And as an HG Insider, you get 2 times the points.
Yep. So we kind of talked about the customer side, but why would you want to do this as a business? We mentioned before that it is a young company. We're past that startup phase. We're at a stable place, and we're experiencing exponential growth. The inventory is there, so like you have this pretty website. They just revamped it in May. It's set up with shops. So if you've ever checked out with Pura or I feel like anywhere on the internet you can connect to shop, and it just makes it super easy to buy.
Yeah, it spills it in.
Yeah, so we have that set up now, and people are really winning here. And the plan, which we'll go over in a minute, it allows you not to just to focus on recruiting and building a team. If that's something you want to do,
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can probably make a better income that way.
yeah, but you
but-
can make up to 40% if you just want to focus on your sales.
If you are just a retail happy in sales, you can make a great income doing it that way. And you can build, we're winning here because there are simple and duplicatable systems for you to plug into.
And if you've considered this in the past, but you're like, I just don't know, I don't really want to be salesy, I don't want to have to send cold DMs. We don't do that here, especially on our team. Our team name is Team Moxie. We have a system that we plug you into where you are really connecting with people. I never have felt cringy or gross about sending a message. I've never had anybody tell me like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did this. Like
Right.
none of that. Like we teach you how to be an online brand. Like, so if you've seen like, you know, influencers, personal brands, things like that, like we can show you how to do that. It can be fun. It can be exciting. We're here to encourage you. And there are opportunities to grow this both online and offline. So depending on your personality, we're introverts. We love being at home. If you can see us right now, we're in like pajamas. But you can grow this offline.
Right. Like I was saying, if you wanted to just do sales and be, you know, face to face, belly to belly, as they call it, you can absolutely do that.
Yep.
The other cool thing about our business is there's no sell requirements. I know with Beachbody, where we were before, we had to sell so much per month in order to stay active.
And there was a monthly fee attached too. So even if you weren't doing anything else, there was always a $15 draw every single month. Here, there's no monthly fee.
Right.
So it really is like risk free. You could try this. All the products have a 30-day money back guarantee. So you could try this out and just see how you like it for 30 days.
Right.
So there's two different ways that you can sign up. You can either be an advocate like we are, and you don't have to have any experience. You're just sharing the mission, you're sharing the products, and you get 25% off of your products. You get that free personalized website, and you can make up to 40% in commissions on sales. So that's the really cool thing. Like if you don't want to build a team, you can make that. But you can also build a team, and we walk you through how to do that every single month. Like we have a system in place for that. And you also get additional incentives, personal development. The community that we're a part of is amazing. And then there's also travel opportunities.
Yeah, which we'll get into in a minute.
Yeah.
The other one, we won't go into too much because I don't feel like it's going to hit most of you who are watching this. But if you can also sign up as a retail advocate, think your hairdressers, yoga
salon or yoga studios, Pilates studios,
the IV places.
like anywhere that's a local business, they can actually have them on site, like they can order inventory and have it, and then they also can have a personalized website. So if you are one of those people that love to be in your community and belly to belly talking to people, then you could actually go in and just start recruiting local businesses to be retail advocates.
Yep.
We just had someone sign up a food truck, and she's going to sell Hydrate and Detox during the summer.
Yep.
So it's really cool, like just the opportunity to be able to have that retail option. And our system, our structure, you can see from this picture, and don't get overwhelmed by it.
This would be a whole nother.
Yeah, we have a whole nother video. If you are into all of the compensation plan details, we can send that to you. But the biggest thing that we wanted to point out is that this doesn't look like a pyramid. It's not a binary system. It's unilevel, which means that when you sign up, we aren't anywhere ahead of you. Somebody that signed up 6 months before you isn't ahead of you. Like, we all start at the same place. We build our own teams. We build our own income. So you aren't having to worry about that. And then you can actually hit 3 ranks without ever recruiting someone. You do this just with your personal sales or your personal orders.
And if you've ever worked in a network company like Beachbody, there's no working the system, where you sign up a spouse and sign up somebody else, and I got to put this person here or put this person there. You don't have to worry about all that jiggling and juggling and playing a game.
Yeah, you're not it's actually not allowed for you to sign up like your spouse or a kid or anything like that. So that's been really nice compared to Beachbody. And with Beachbody, we were on what was called like a dead leg, and you weren't getting, like, people couldn't place people underneath you. None of that stuff happens with our compensation plan. It's really maximized for you, and like where you can't work the system. And where we don't have, like where we have this unilateral plan, they're able to give us more bonuses and product credits and incentives, because they aren't,
Yeah.
you're not having to master all that stuff. So this is about the commissions. So just what we wanted to point out, everybody starts off at 25% commission or 25% discount. And then if you hit that first rank, that again, it's just your
Yeah.
personal sales, your personal volume, all of that, you're going to get $50 in product credit every month.
Which is super nice.
Yes.
And then you see as you grow in your personal sales, you're still making that 25% commission, which is amazing for most companies. And then you get an additional 5% bonus on top of that.
Yep.
And then you get $75 worth of product credits.
Yep. So eventually you'll work up, which again, people stay on products. So your personal sales are probably going to grow every single month. They should be growing every single month. So you're going to get up to that 40% commission. And then once you've hit that, you're also going to get $200 in product credit. So if you're worried about like, oh, I know this is going to have to be one of those things where I'm buying something all the time. It's really not. And you're even going to get product credit. So when you do fall in love with Hydrate Detox or Triple Boost or the cleaning supplements, you're going to have these product credits just sitting in your account ready to go.
Right.
I think I have like $200 right now that I could go and use.
Like the last bit of Hydrate Detox we bought, I just paid the tax on it. I bought it with product credits.
Oh, nice. And then when you sign up, they really want people to feel supported right away, and so do we. When you sign up, you're going to get our Moxie playbook. You're going to get access to our team calls. Everything that we've ever done, you have access to. So
Right.
you're not having to recreate the wheel. Like we have stories, we have social media posts, we have all kinds of goodies that you can use. And then from the corporate side, they give you this boost period.
Yes, this boost program, because the best thing for you to do when you start is just get the ball rolling. Like if it's about like anything, just go for it. Just jump in and go. And that's what they encourage us to do here. So you get rewarded for that. For every 5 customers that order $75 worth of product, you're going to get a $50 bonus. And I mean, you can read the chart here, but they reward you for getting active in your first 3 months.
Yes. And then the build part, that each boost period paid as a senior advocate SAV, that's the title that you can earn just with your personal sales and personal orders. So you could be getting that $100, even if you're not planning on building a team. You can still be earning like these $50 and this $100.
And that's cash, not
Yes.
product credit. That's cash.
Yeah. And you get that for the first 3 months. And then like right now, August wouldn't count. Like you would get August plus 3 more months.
Yes.
And then they also reward you just for maintaining your growth and consistency. At Beachbody, it was very like you were kind of ignored if you weren't like recruiting all these people or hitting all of these new clients every single month. With Hue and Grace, they really do want to focus on you just doing well, you feeling supported. And so that growth and consistency bonus is available at a senior mentor level. So you are growing a team, but if you just manage it, you're going to get $250 every month.
Right.
And then if you're an SAV, so again, just that one that you don't have to do anything besides sales, you can earn a $50 product credit every month.
Right. The 3 ranks right below the senior mentor are going to get the $50.
Yeah. So it's a nice little perk. This is just on top of your regular commissions, everything else, the boost period. You're getting each one of these things. Right. And then once you hit senior mentor or above, which senior mentor is not crazy hard to hit, you're going to start actually getting a quarterly leadership pool bonus.
Right.
And so this is based off the total company's commission volume. And then it's split apart like between everybody that hit this goal.
Right. The senior mentor, you are building a team. So you're going to have at least 3.
Yeah, 3 working teammates.
Under you, and you have to hit so much volume, but that's going to happen if you hit your 3 active team.
So this is, might be something that you hit, we can figure out your vision, your goals, and help you with it. But this is a picture of our team back in February. We went to a leadership conference, so this is everybody on there. And then our team offers recruitment calls, training calls. We also have hormone health classes. So we have learned so much in the last year just with hormone health because of these master classes. Like we have one on skin, on sleep.
There's one every month. The hormone. Hormone Harmony call that you can hop on. And the cool thing about this is, if you're like me, you're like, I don't know anything medical. I don't know all this about hormones. You don't have to. Like, nope. There are plenty of people on the team who have these calls. They're educational calls. And the thing is as long as you love the product and tell your story of how it helped you, that's what really matters to people. Like, how did it help you overcome the hot flashes or the mood swings or the bloated belly? So,
yep, it can really be personalized to whatever you want it to be. And the Moxie Playbook that you see over here is what you'll get immediately when you sign up. And we actually have, I think, 3 copies right now. They're printed. Like, you'll get a digital copy immediately. But if this is something that you want to do and you want to sign up now, you'll get a mailed book. And like, it's a little spiral book, and it literally walks you through, like, we have 9 days of training, so you know exactly where to start. Like, okay, girls, this is my goal, this is how much time I have, I've watched these trainings, let's dig in. And we'll have a call, we'll walk you through everything. We provide a daily tracker, so you know exactly like what me and mom have done to grow this 7-figure business. You have everything that you need. And then monthly we set up a calendar every month that we walk you through it, so you're not having to just kind of be willy-nilly with this. Like, we have all set up for you, and you can plug in.
Like, I guess we've said it a few times. There are systems for you. We will plug you in, and it's very doable.
Yes. And then if you are in Canada, I know, Dee, you were hoping to hop on. I hope you're here. We are open in Canada now, and you can actually sign up for $1. So, pretty cool. Along with all the compensation plans, there are several different travel opportunities, trips that you can attend. We are getting ready to go to Chicago in September.
Yeah, this is huge. Like, because when we first started with Beachbody 10 years ago, I just needed to make some money, you know, because of that bankruptcy, and I loved what we were doing. But then the trips, like, oh my gosh, like,
we have went so many different places, and it's because of this opportunity.
Right. So if you are into the trips, this is an amazing way to earn your chance to go. And they've gone to some, as you can see, amazing places.
Yeah. So this past year, the Escape trip, which is always in the spring, they went to Puerto Rico. They'll announce where the next Escape trip is in September at our conference in Chicago. We have a leadership retreat every February, and it'll be somewhere nice. Last time was in Coronado. At a really ritzy, nice hotel. And then our team actually plans out 2 different trips, and they have to be qualified for. But the last one, they went to the Amalfi Coast in December. We're going to Sedona. Last year it was New York City at Christmas time. So there's always something fun coming up. So let's talk about what it looks like. What's the next step?
What is the next step if you want to join our team?
Yes. So it's $45 to enroll, but you can have that waived if you have
an order.
An order, yeah, thank you. An enrollment bundle that qualifies. So if you spend $250, you're gonna get that $45 waived. And this is just great. Like, I wish, like, when we had signed up, we were like, all right, let me just try out Triple Boost and Hydrate Detox.
Everybody says this.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody I've talked to, they're like, did the same thing we did. You'll probably do the same thing because you're like, let me just try out the Triple Boost and Hydrate.
Or just try the skincare. And we just ended up going back and buying each little thing as it went. And honestly, it would have been better if we had bought, there's one called Best Sellers. That's the one I would look at because it's discounted 39% when you sign up. So not only do you get that $45 waived, but you get to try all of the products at 39% off. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So try everything out, see how you like it. You know, and then that's going to help you be able to share with stuff too, because people will be like, well, what do you think about the home cleaner? And it's like, well, I ordered it. I got to wait for it to come.
Yeah.
So
it's nice to have the products on hand. But if you are tight on a budget and that you are signing up because you want to make some money, so all you can do is buy the Hydrate Detox and the Triple Boost. That's cool. Just go ahead and buy it. You have those 2 things to try out. And then if somebody does ask you about the home cleaner, you have us.
Yes.
Because we have tried it and we will sing its praises for you.
Yes, and we even have pictures that you can use and all of that. So don't feel like you have to go for anything, but if you do, we recommend the bestseller
Yes,
symbol.
I would do the bestseller after I look back on ours.
Yeah, so we ended up spending more money.
Yeah.
There are no monthly fees. There's no monthly minimum orders. You can cancel for free at any time. Once you sign up, you'll get this website, and you'll be able to send people to it. It'll just be like hueandgrace.com/whatever your name is. You get to pick out, if you want it to just be Kaylee or Kim or whatever.
Yeah.
You pick out what you want it to be, and that's how you send people to it. And then you'll also get an online office.
Which is really pretty.
It's very pretty.
And yeah, for the business side of people who want to know what am I earning?
Yeah. You'll see like things like PV, OV. PV is personal volume. OV is organizational volume. The biggest thing to know is that the volume is 1-to-1. So if you sell $100, that's $100 in volume.
Which is important to know if you're looking anywhere else. That's usually unheard of too.
With Beachbody, it was like kind of confusing because you might buy something for $119, but you'd only get 90 PV for it.
Yeah.
And it got really confusing. You were way better about keeping track of it than I was.
No, that one never made sense. Like something was $75 and you get 53. It did not make sense. But at least here it's 1-to-1. You sell $100, you get 100 points.
Yep. And like she said before, if this is something that interests you, like people like to go really medical on our team because we have some functional people on here. Like I get that, but it also just know if you're sharing what you like, you're going to be making money.
Yeah.
But 25 to 40% commissions, those are paid weekly. And then we get our product credits and any team bonuses we get paid on the 10th of every month. You also get 25% off of all your products. No monthly fee that we mentioned. The PV, that's what you personally sell or personally order, and that counts towards your bonuses and your rank. And you can rank advance with just your personal sales, personal orders.
Up to the
third rank.
Yeah.
And you really only need 4 really good workers to hit the top rank in the company, which is unheard of. Like at Beachbody, it was like I think you needed at least 15 workers plus all these other things.
Yeah.
And so didn't really only need 4 active, strong builders is really exciting if you are into the team building aspect. So we mentioned the boost period where you get those 3 months of extra goodies. You have the personal sell bonuses and that ability to earn 40% commission. We have the quarterly and monthly promos. So usually, like she mentioned, we've given away body oils, we've given away lip masks, double points. Like there's always something really cool going on that you can share with your customers. And that helps you too, because it's nice. Like even if we are all given a $10 off coupon.
Yeah.
So you can say like, well, if you want to try that, I have $10 off. And that makes it so much easier to share something because people want a promo code.
I want a promo code. I'm searching, the Google for the promo codes. So we have one.
Yes. And you'll get that as soon as you sign up. And you can decide to do this online or offline. It's a simple structure. I know that comp plan might look confusing. If you want to dig in deeper, we can send you a longer video. But it really is simple once you get into this. You'll get your website, and it is a $1 trillion wellness market that we're in.
So I think we made it less than 40 minutes. Did anybody have any questions? I've been trying to watch, but I haven't seen any comments.
Okay. So we can hang out just for another minute or two and see if anybody has anything. But if not, you can reach out to us if we invited you, or whoever invited you, reach out to them. Let them know if you're ready to go. We do have our September mentorship kicking off on the 3rd. We actually have the toppity top of Hugh and Grace that is going to speak on our mentorship call on the 3rd, and she's going to be talking about vision and goals. So this is really a great time to plug in and get access to the Moxie playbook that walks you through everything step by step, and you'll also get access to her call.
Right. And the top of the top is actually our team member. Well, like we're on her team.
Yes. So we are part of the fastest growing team at Hugh and Grace. So you'll really be getting the best resources possible. All right. Well, if you have any questions, you're watching the replay, you want to reach out, you can, again, reach out to us or reach out to whoever invited you. We would love to talk.